What if Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had not dawned in Bharat, India? By Ravi. India's history is a saga of resistance, resilience, and revival. Among the countless heroes who shaped its destiny, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj stands as the torchbearer of Hindu Swarajya. His emergence marked a turning point in Bharat's history, altering its course forever. But what if he had never been born? What if the dawn of Shivaji Maharaj's Swarajya had never illuminated the darkness of foreign oppression? This thought leads to a chilling realization. Without Shivaji Maharaj, the very essence of Hindu civilization, culture, and self-rule could have faced irreparable damage. The following analysis explores the potential consequences of his absence. Number 1. The continued decline of Hindu sovereignty. By the time Shivaji Maharaj emerged in the 17th century, the once great Hindu empires, including Vijayanagar, had already fallen. The Mughal Empire was at its peak, and regional sultanates ruled over vast Hindu populations with iron-fisted policies of religious oppression. Without Shivaji Maharaj, temples would have continued to be demolished, erasing centuries of spiritual and cultural heritage. The jizya tax on Hindus would have remained a burden, forcing many into economic hardship and conversions. Hindu kingdoms, already fragmented, would have been further subjugated, eliminating any hope of self-rule. Religious persecution through the ages, a tale of human suffering and survival history, is a silent witness to some of the most horrifying acts of religious persecution. From the brutal execution of Jesus Christ by the Romans to the persecution of Jews, Hindus, and other communities, humanity has time and again failed to respect religious and cultural diversity. A. The crucifixion of Jesus Christ, a symbol of religious intolerance. Flogged mercilessly and crucified under the rule of Pontius Pilate for preaching love and truth. His sacrifice became the foundation of Christianity, proving that faith can never be destroyed by tyranny. B. The Jewish diaspora, a community without a homeland, forced to flee their homeland due to repeated massacres and discrimination. The Holocaust saw 6 million Jews exterminated under Adolf Hitler. The persecution of Hindus in Bangladesh, massacres during the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War, systematic discrimination, forced conversions, and attacks on temples. C. The Sindhi exodus, a community uprooted by partition. Sindhis, who had lived in Sindh for thousands of years, were forced to flee in 1947. Many arrived in India as refugees without recognition or rehabilitation. D. Fleeing of Parsis from Persia, now Iran. E. The Saudi Arabia citizenship paradox. Millions of migrant workers are denied citizenship despite contributing to the economy. Religious minorities, including Hindus and Christians, cannot freely practice their faith. F. Modern religious persecution, Islamophobia in the West, the genocide of Uyghur Muslims in China, and attacks on churches in Africa. 2. No strong resistance against the Mughals. Shivaji Maharaj was the first major force to decisively resist the Mughal Empire during its strongest phase. Without his defiance, Aurangzeb's reign of terror would have faced little opposition, leading to even greater persecution of Hindus. The Mughal expansion into the Deccan and South India would have gone unchecked, potentially altering the entire religious and cultural landscape. Rajput kings and other Hindu rulers, who later drew inspiration from Shivaji's resistance, might have been subdued without a fight. His guerrilla warfare tactics weakened the Mughal grip over India, allowing future warriors like the Marathas, Sikhs, and Rajputs to challenge Mughal authority. Without him, these movements may never have gained momentum. Number 3. No Maratha Empire to challenge the Mughals. Shivaji Maharaj laid the foundation for the Maratha Empire, which later became the dominant force in India under leaders like Peshwa Bajirao, Madhavrao, and Mahaji Shinde, now Scindia. By the mid-18th century, the Marathas had replaced the Mughals as the de facto rulers of Bharat. Without Shivaji Maharaj, the Maratha rise would never have happened, leaving North and South India at the mercy of continued foreign rule. The eventual decline of the Mughal Empire may have taken much longer, possibly allowing European colonizers like the British, Portuguese, and French to gain control even earlier. The idea of Hindu self-rule, Swarajya, would have remained a distant dream. Number 4. The loss of Hindu cultural revival. Shivaji Maharaj was not just a warrior, he was a revivalist of Hindu culture, traditions, and governance. His coronation in 1674 was a symbolic assertion of Hindu identity in a land where it was being erased. Without him, Hindu festivals, traditions, and customs would have continued to decline under oppressive regimes. The bhakti and spiritual movements, which flourished under Maratha rule, might have been severely weakened. The concept of a just and dharmic Hindu ruler would have faded, leaving future generations without an ideal to look up to. Shivaji Maharaj revived Vedic traditions, patronized saints like Samarth Ramdas, Tukaram, etc., and upheld justice for all communities, ensuring that Hindu culture thrived under his rule. 5. A weaker resistance against British colonialism. While Shivaji Maharaj fought the British with tactics, his legacy of resistance inspired later freedom fighters. The Marathas, who emerged as a powerful force because of his efforts, were among the last major Indian powers to resist British rule. Without him, the British, French, and Portuguese might have colonized India much earlier, as no strong indigenous force would have been present to check them. The spirit of self-rule, which later inspired leaders like Rani Lakshmibai, Tatya Tope, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, etc., may have been weaker. The Marathas, who fought the British in the Anglo-Maratha Wars, might never have been strong enough to challenge European ambitions in India. Thus, Shivaji Maharaj's influence was not limited to his lifetime. He planted the seeds of resistance that continued for centuries. Conclusion: the eternal gratitude Bharat owes to Shivaji Maharaj. If Shivaji Maharaj had not dawned in Bharat, Hindu civilization as we know it today might not have survived. The temples, traditions, and freedoms we enjoy today stand on the foundation laid by his struggle. His life was not just about battles. It was about restoring lost pride, reviving Hindu self-rule, and securing religious and cultural freedom for future generations. Every Hindu who prays in a temple, celebrates a festival, or follows Sanatan Dharma owes a debt to Shivaji Maharaj. Let us never forget his legacy. Let us honor his vision by safeguarding the Swarajya he fought. Let us install his idols in all the temples, every nook and corner of the streets. Jai Bhavani, Jai Shivaji. Ravi Palwan, Karthani, Maharashtra, India.